The Mi 10 series is our 10th anniversary flagship series, and by far, our best to date. Now, as I mentioned, we'll be launching not just one, but 3 5G phones today. And the first two of these are the Mi 10 and the Mi 10 Pro. Now, these phones have been wildly successful since our China launch in February this year. And we've been working very, very hard to bring them to our global audience as soon as possible. Now, as you may already know, the Mi 10 series video performance is incredibly impressive. With 8K video recording, a host of software features, and nearly unmatched stabilization, this is a beast of a video phone. Now, let's take a look at that in detail. Now, the first thing that people have asked across social media channels is, why 8K? Why do I even need it? Now, let me give you a sense. This is a video in full HD, the same video in 4K, and this is the full thing in 8K. Now, to give you some context, 8K is an amazing 16 times bigger than full HD. Now, simply put, it's just more detailed than ever before, even more than what some of the professional video equipment can record. We've also backed this groundbreaking resolution with a host of software features. Now, when you really want to keep the focus on what's important, and that's you, my dear audience, we've added portrait video. Now, simply put, this means a creamy bokeh and a very crisp foreground. It has a very cinematic feel that helps guide your viewers' eyes to the creation of picture-perfect portrait video. And for you action seekers, I know it can be very hard to keep stable when shooting gets a little bit crazy. So we've included Shoot Steady mode, which combines optical image stabilization and software enhancements, which gives you the steadiest video possible, even in bumpy conditions. Now, the difference and benefits of Shoot Steady are very clear. These two videos are shot on horseback, so somebody's literally on a horse shooting this. Now, you can see the video on the left has a much more stable shot, even when shot from the back of a horse, with Shoot Steady on. And one last point of video. One of the most important things about creating content is control. So we've increased your ability to customize your camera's cinematic features with a deep pro mode. Now, what is a deep pro mode? Simply put, it just gives you nearly total control of your entire shooting experience. There are a ton of features here that I won't go into detail on, but what we've done is we've posted a few short videos online that can give you a sense of what you can do to create extremely professional looking videos. Now, for anyone who wants to edit, the Mi 10 series can also output log mode, which maintains a huge amount of information not found in normal video files. Now, for laymen like myself, this means that the editors have more access to information. It's like giving a painter more colors to choose from. Now, using Pro Mode, you can create cool features like this motion blur video. You see, by dialing the shutter speed down, you can create really cool shots. This is a bit like stop motion, but with very high clarity. See, there's a very professional look to that video. So you can shoot like a pro with our Pro Mode. Now, how about still photography? The photography experience with the Mi 10 series is really, simply put, out of this world. With 108 megapixels, 10x hybrid zoom, and excellent stabilization, this is perfect for creators with a very fast-paced lifestyle. The Mi 10 series doesn't disappoint. Both features the 108 megapixel quad camera and ultra-wide lenses. So what is the difference? The Pro features high-end optical and hybrid zoom capabilities, but both really will give you an amazing photography experience. Now, of course, the 108 megapixel is the big standout here. This is really more than just a number. From a practical point of view, it gives you more detail than ever before. Again, both the Mi 10 and the Mi 10 Pro offer this. So this is not just in the ultra high-end variant. Let me show you what this can give you. check out this photo of the 12 apostles in Australia. The photo composition varies very heavily. Now, what does that mean? It means that there is dark, varied shadows on the cliffside and bright sand, textured clouds, and dynamic waves all around the picture. You see, what Mi 10 Pro can do is capture all of them perfectly without over or underexposing any detail. And this picture are the Taranaki Mountains. I have actually personally never been there. I would love to go when travel is a little bit easier. We can see an impressive variation in shadows, contrast, and a very high level of detail in both the water and the plants. In the rear, we can still see individual curves and snow deposits on the mountainside. This is a beautiful, beautiful picture. Now, sometimes you need to capture an even bigger picture. For traditional ultra-wide lenses, people around the edges tend to get distorted. So you get a lot of this, when you take a lot of pictures with ultra-wide, people are squeezing and fighting to get to the middle because their faces on the side are disproportionate. Now, with distortion correction, please pay attention to the two gentlemen on the sides. This is without distortion correction, and this is with distortion correction. They are brought back to normal proportions, which is a very good thing, unless you want to have a picture where your face is much wider than everybody else's. Here is a shot on Mi 10 Pro's ultra-wide sensor. Now, we did not cut any corners on this sensor. It's perfect for cityscapes, with a 117-degree sensor capturing an incredible amount of color, shadow, and detail. You can see here in this picture that there's no distortion around the corners, which is the biggest problem for other ultra-wides in other flagship phones. A lot of our fans have a rich and colorful nightlife, so we need to make sure our cameras are ready in any lighting. So what we've done is we've actually enhanced our night mode so that colors and detail are captured clearer than ever before in low light. This is a shot above the Sydney Opera House in Bennelong Point, Australia. There is very little noise in the lighting. Now look at the contrast of the night sky and the fireworks, especially the fireworks that is fading in the middle of the picture. The contrast is very, very sharp, and this is an amazing picture in low light. Combining all these, it is not hard to see why DxO rated the Mi 10 Pro the world's best smartphone camera. Both Mi 10 and Mi 10 Pro feature the #1 rated color reproduction and management technology. What does that mean? It means that the colors are the closest you can get to real life. Now, there's actually a measure for this, and it's called delta E. To simplify this, a score under 3 means it is entry-level professional grade. A score closer to 1 means it's closer to real-life colors. Now, Mi 10 Pro offers an amazing delta E of less than 1.1. You can compare this to our competitors, which measures at 2.14. Compared with other flagships, we offer 2.5 times better contrast, equivalent brightness, and much closer to real-life colors. This is very useful for creators and photographers, but really, I think it's for everyone. Now, speaking of colors, the Mi 10 series comes in some great ones. Here is the Mi 10 Pro in a smooth matte solstice gray. The Mi 10 Pro also comes in a matte alpine white with gold accents. This is actually the one I'm using right now. The matte finish makes it even more grippable and very resistant to fingerprints. And it has a very luxurious sort of look to it. Now that was the Mi 10 Pro. Mi 10 comes in coral green. Coral green is super unique. So when you take it out of your pocket, it's sure to get noticed. It also comes in twilight gray, which features a gloss exterior that really captures light very well. Look at this. So here are the Mi 10 Pro and the Mi 10 in all 4 colors. Let's talk about power. What Mi 10 series can do is that it offers you very, very fast charging speeds. Mi 10 Pro has an amazing 50-watt wired charging. Thank you. Now, this is one of the very fastest charging standards available. What it can do is that you can charge your entire device in just 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That's from 0 to 100%. What this means is that you can fully charge your phone while you're watching one half of a football game. Now, how about the Mi 10? The Mi 10 supports 30 watts wired charging. We are going to do a comparison chart for you in a bit to show you how it compares with other competitive flagship models. But this is already much faster than most other flagships in the market today. And for those of you who prefer wireless charging, which, by the way, wireless charging is a very real use case when you're working from home. Now, of course, we also believe in sharing. So we've included reverse wireless charging. This reverse wireless charging can be used to charge your own accessories, like your headphones, your mouse, but it can also be used to charge your friends' smartphones. Now, you pair that with a 4,500 to 4,780 milliamps battery, and really what you have is one of the best flagship available for working from home. So considering all of that, our prices will start at 799 euros and 999 euros for Mi 10 Pro. These are the best prices you'll find for devices of this caliber in the market today. As I said, we'll be launching 3 new smartphones today, all of them 5G. And the third of those is going to be the Mi 10 Lite 5G. You see, our goal with this smartphone is to make 5G more accessible. With a video experience built with creators in mind, it includes features like Pro Mode, Shoot Steady, and our new AI dynamic skyscaping, which allows you to set unique background filters on your videos. Now, those are perfect for social media posts. It's going to be available in 3 colors: white, gray, and green. And part of why we call it light is because it literally is light. Weighing at just 192 grams, this device is perfect for an on-the-go lifestyle. We've also included an in-screen fingerprint sensor, a 48-megapixel quad camera, and high-capacity battery. This is why we are going to be pricing Mi 10 Lite 5G at just 349 euros to start. Thank you. Availability will begin May.